Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Jay Manuk, and today we are playing some Bit.Trip Runner. Bit.Trip Runner is actually a fairly new game, seeing that it was released last year in March, but was actually ported to the PC in February. So not too long ago, just a couple weeks, or not even a week, but a couple days. But anyways, you can pick it up on Steam for I think $9. But if you want to save a couple bucks, you might want to wait until Steam has a special on their indie games again, because they like to throw out these specials every once in a while. So if you want to save some money, you can wait till then, or you can go ahead and pick it up now. I do recommend picking this game up because it is actually a lot of fun, even though you only go one direction, and it's old school style graphics. The 8-bit graphics, and also the chiptunes music. But even though it is like that, it is still a very fun game. Bit.Trip Runner is actually the fourth game in the series of Bit.Trip games. The first three being Bit.Trip Beat, Bit.Trip Core, and Bit.Trip Void. Also, emphasis on the 8-bit style and the chiptunes music, but anyways, back to this game, the runner version. Who you play as, this guy right here, is called Commander Video, and you are traveling with him, if you want to say, or running with him, but basically you just want to avoid all these hazards that are thrown at you, being that they could be rocks or solid crystals or even the wall and pits. Sometimes there's UFOs I've seen, and also caterpillars coming out of the wall. But anything that you see that isn't the ground, you pretty much want to avoid, and that way you will make it to the end alive and happy, because the more you hit these rocks, the more pissed off you're gonna get. Anyways, as you travel with this adventurer, you're going to go through 3 separate worlds, and each world has its own distinct style and music. And like the one I have here is, I guess it's like in space or something, because it's a bunch of, actually not really in space because I see buildings in the background, but anyways, still gonna have 3 separate styled levels, and each level has 12 different stages, including the boss stage, which does not have a bonus stage, which you see here. To get to the bonus stage, you actually have to collect all of the gold bars in the normal stage, and that gets you a bonus get. And once you get the bonus get, I said get like so many times, but anyways, once you get the bonus get, you end up in this bonus level, and if you collect all of the gold coins, you get a perfect completion. So a lot of time can be spent on this game if you really want to get the perfect completions on everything. But right now in this game, I'm getting the completions for these normal stages and getting all the gold bars. But at any rate, once you get the perfect score, what happens is you get a exclamation point that is gold next to the world selection screen or the stage selection screen. You get a little exclamation that lets you know that you have completed it on perfect. But either way, if you really want a challenge, you can go ahead and do that, and I do guarantee it will be very frustrating if you try that route, because this game already to begin with is a huge pain in the ass. But I mean, it's still a really fun game. You have a lot of challenges ahead of you if you even pick up this game. At the beginning, you're gonna get walked through a series of events. It's gonna tell you how to jump and, you know, duck, use springboards, and to kick. Those are the only 4 controls that I know of right now. The other buttons actually just make annoying little noises like beeps and dings that go along with the music. But anyways, you can play on either the controller or a keyboard, but I recommend using the controller because it's a lot easier to navigate, even if it's only a couple buttons. It's more comfortable in your hands. But if you prefer the keyboard setup, I mean, it's perfectly fine, to each his own. And anyways, as you move on through the game, you'll notice the music actually begins to build up, kind of simulating the climax of the stage as you come to the end. No puns actually intended there, but that is what happens. And also, in order for the music to actually build up, like as you saw previously there with the rainbows and everything, what you gotta do is you gotta pick up these orbs with crosses in them. And I don't know what's actually inside those crosses, but whatever's inside, it must be the reason that this guy is running and cannot stop. Because as you pick up the first one, you will get, I believe, stars that shoot out from behind him, and then the second one, smoke comes, and then as you pick up the third cross, you get clouds, and then once you get to the fourth one, that is when the rainbows will start to emerge from your butthole or wherever, every pore in his body, and then just trail behind him. But at any rate, I didn't include any deaths or anything like that, just because showing you guys how much I fail at this game and how many times I've died would just take too much time. But I will probably do some live commentaries on the game in the future, although they might probably just consist of shouting and cursing. I'll definitely keep that in mind for any future videos I might feel like doing for this game. But I mean, if I do include those, they just take a lot of time. I think on the last 2 levels alone of this world, I took about an hour just to complete those, simply because they made a lot of mistakes and missed a lot of jumps, or you know, timings are off, and it's just kind of frustrating. But yeah, I mean, if you feel like picking up this game, you should definitely pick it up and give it a try. I mean, it's kind of frustrating at first, but I mean, if you're a stubborn guy like me, you'll keep replaying and keep trying over and over, because it's very addicting, even though it is very annoying at the same time. Because once you get to the end and you see that you've gotten the bonus stage, it's a really good feeling. So I mean, that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, please comment it, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.